He's giving dream man. He's giving this man doesn't exist. It's giving where can I find him? It's giving I want him in my life. It's giving why is he not obsessed with me? Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well because I know that I am. That's a lie. I'm actually super tired. I just got home from work and what I really want to do is lie down right there and face plant and not move. But that's not what I need to be doing today. No, I need to be taking care of myself and I need to be reading because I know that at the end of the day, reading is what actually brings me joy. So the goal is to start reading this little book, Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I insisted on buying this in person like 3 weeks ago because like, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna start reading it today. Did I? No. I put it on my bed and it's been sitting on the other side of my bed, like literally on the pillow. Have not touched it. But today that changes because it's actually a really nice day in San Francisco. It's sunny and I'm gonna walk to the beach and I'm going to catch the sunset. I have one sweater on right now. I'll bring a second sweater so I'll be prepared for when the sun sets and I'll get some reading in outside and hopefully it'll just be nice and relaxing. I have my little tabby tabs all ready to go. I don't really have a method to the madness in terms of how I'm going to tab this, but should be fun. I'm excited to read some fun romance. I'm excited to kick my feet in the sand like a little girl. That's gonna be fun. To answer the question that no one was asking, yes, my blueberries did get incredibly sandy at the beach. It was a horrible idea. But other than that, I had a great time sitting in the wind. Look at how windswept I am. It was freezing. I'm wearing not one, but two sweaters, just like promised. And I didn't make it to sunset because I was cold. But the book is great. Ali Hazelwood is giving romance. It's giving tall, blonde, and handsome, which is tough because I'm typically a brunette girly, but I'll make an exception because this sounds cute. Oh, also the fact that there's a Spotify playlist that goes along with it. So cute that it's mostly Taylor Swift. I'm having a great time. I'm excited to keep reading, but indoors now because I am cold. I'm halfway through this book and I want reparations because this is killing me. So yesterday I fell into a trance because there's a playlist on Spotify that Ali Hazelwood created for you to listen to as you read this. There's an emotional peak here at page 100. And I was listening to Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls and it was so emotional and so sad. And for the past literally 100 pages, I have been sobbing so hard that I can't read. All of yesterday I was crying, had to get up, go to the bathroom, wipe my eyes, and then give myself a little pep talk, shadow box in the mirror, and then come back to this. But it's so addicting. I thought that this was just going to be a fluffy, silly, goofy little romance. Oh, Sonia has a good time this week. I did not expect it to crush me. But I think it's just a girl who sets really unreasonably high standards for herself in academia and bases her whole self-worth off of how other people perceive her intelligence. And suddenly she's confronted with the fact that her identity is very much based on something that is out of her hands. And that's really hard. And unfortunately, I relate. Woof. And then also this guy, no spoilers, obviously something shitty is gonna happen here, right? There's gonna be the 3/4, hopefully it's not a miscommunication, I swear to God, because if it is, it's over. I'm pissed. I'm angry. He's probably gonna goof it. He's probably gonna boof it. But right now, he's giving dream man. He's giving this man doesn't exist. It's giving where can I find him? It's giving I want him in my life. It's giving why is he not obsessed with me? Because I'm a smart brunette who is really cute and funny and you should be obsessed with maybe. I really thought I wouldn't like him because he's blonde, but he is really doing it for me, let me tell you. Love him. Not as annoyed by her as I thought I would be. I'm tabbing it. The two colors are for plot and character. So pink is all of the character notes that I have and yellow is all of the plot notes that I have. But then I also have random annotations here on page 201. I just wrote to myself, stop crying. I'm not lying, I was sobbing. I'm gonna try and finish this by tomorrow. And then I'll probably do a more in-depth review other than just this more vloggy, let's chat about the process of reading this. Yeah, but I'm really happy that I'm reading this with my eyeballs. I find that I really like listening to audiobooks, but there's something about forcing yourself to be 100% focused on the story, right? I love audiobooks because then I can do something else. I can cross stitch or I can walk or I can clean my apartment and that's really great. But the last 2 times that a book has made me actually really really, really cry, I've been reading it with my eyes, or like reading and listening at the same time. And so I think I want to like transition back to like more focused reading. So if I want to use an audiobook, listen at the same time, but have the physical book in my hands or an ebook, just because I feel like I connect to it better. And like, as much as I love being a multitasking queen, I really like feeling more connected to my stories and not just like breezing through books for the sake of breezing through them. So I don't know. Some learnings. I didn't think that this book would make me want to read with my eyeballs more, but here we are. Kind of crazy, kind of wild. Yeah, I think finishing this tonight is like super feasible. Even though I have homework from my job, I think I can get this done. And I'm having so much more fun than I thought I would. I finished it and I really liked it. I ended up giving it 4 stars. Not that I think that there was anything wrong with it. Definitely was like the romance I was looking for. Like gave me the, oh my God, this is so fun. Like I had a whole bunch of fun reading it for sure. Do I think this was the most like intellectually stimulating book? No. Do I need a book to be intellectually stimulating to get 5 stars? Also no, but I feel like maybe like a little bit more depth to the plot. I feel like especially towards the end, a lot of the like plot twists and plot devices were a little bit predictable, but then again, I'm also super annoying. So I guess everything. And then if I guess literally every option, no matter what happens, I'm like, oh my God, I knew it. So like, obviously I'm the obnoxious one here. That's on me. There's a couple descriptions that are like a little much for me. Here's the thing about romance for me, is I listen to most of my romance because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit down and like read it with my eyeballs. So I usually listen to it and I'm like walking around in public and then I'm just like giggling to myself because I'm like, hee 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 hee. The people around me don't know that I'm listening to naughty, naughty things. Hee 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 hee. I have a secret. And that's fun. But when you're like reading it with your eyeballs and you're like forced to confront the words on the page, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I have a cheeky little secret. Like when I'm in my bed, I'm like, oh, that's kind of a lot. And it's just like some of the descriptions where it's like, that's not necessarily how I would have imagined it. There's a specific image at the end of chapter 21 on page 315. For the girlies who know, you know. For the girlies who don't know, maybe you can find out if you want to, but this just like left me a little confused. And I was like, I don't know if I'm a reading romance with my eyeballs girl, because that was a lot. I'm just a teenage girl. Yeah, but like as a whole, I had so much fun reading this. It was a really fun week. Really enjoy reading something where there were like absolutely no stakes for me to have any kind of opinion on it. But I do have annotations and I plan on publishing like a full spoilery review. I wanted to keep this video to be no spoilers, but spoilers will be coming. Don't worry, because I do have some like more in-depth thoughts about this book, but we'll get into that another time. As always, it was so fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you did. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.